What is up, everybody? It is Stick Figure here, and I know it's been a while, but I've continued being busy with both being a father and the podcast I am doing with a friend, as well as work has just been crazy. So I apologize for not having an update in quite a while, but I do have something very exciting for you all today, or tonight, or whenever you're watching. I went and bought another wild Temu microphone. I know. I need to stop even looking on that website for these crazy deals, but it popped up as a suggestion and I couldn't help myself. And this one is even weirder than the last one I got, which was the U87 clone, which, I would expect a U87 clone because, the U87 is like the industry standard for a lot of things. But the one I have to show you today that I just got in the mail this week is a clone of, from what I can tell, a Telefunken TF29, which is an amazing, wonderful microphone that I would love to own one day. But it's not a very common or well-known microphone outside of us audio nerds. So it seems like a really odd, strange choice for them to make a clone of, especially because I can't seem to find many others on Temu. It's not like there's a bajillion clones on there. So the fact that this was one that popped up, again, is very strange. Now, the one I got obviously isn't called a Telefunken TF29. What I got, or what I ordered, is the TF22 large diaphragm condenser microphone, advanced 26 core dual circuit board, high fidelity, live performance, perfect for 48 sound cards, unmatched vocal recording quality, ideal for studio enthusiasts microphone. And that is the full title. Now, I have the box right here. I haven't even opened it yet. I have no idea. I usually open them just to see, what came, but I didn't. Now, the box is not giving me high hopes. I will admit that. This looks like a very cheap graphics card from 1995. It's the corniest looking thing I have ever seen, and none of the pictures look like a Telefunken at all. But, I was worried maybe they sent me the wrong thing, but it does say the model up here is TF22. So I got what I ordered. So why don't we crack this open and see what we got? So, first things first, we have a one-page overview of broadcasting and recording microphone, and that's what it's called. I will scan these in and have them up on the screen so you guys can see them too, as well as page 2, which is odd. It also just says broadcasting und recording microphone. So I guess they also sent it in German. So that way it's a copy of a German microphone. I don't know. Odd choice, but that's what it is. Now inside, what do we have here? So first things first, I do see the microphone. We'll get to that last. We have the XLR cable, which off the bat, I will say, that's a cool XLR cable. It's like semi-clear in like a deep cherry red. It's pretty thin and doesn't seem super high quality. Like these ends feel really cheap, but it does look very cool. I'll give them that. They picked a cool cable for that. And then we have the shock mount. Let's see what we got here. As you can see, I'm just opening it right now. And it smells weird. Why does it smell weird? Like musty. That's concerning. It smells really weird, guys. Not great quality control. Well, I guess it's only one. That could happen in shipping. One of the bands came off, but again, feels quite cheap. Do have the two sizes where you could take the adapter out, which is nice that they included that, depending on which kind of stand you have. So that's something. Um, it is all metal, but does feel fairly cheap. Your standard cheap one where you squeeze and it gets wider. Now, onto the microphone. Here it is. And off the bat, it's got a good weight to it, and that's a good looking microphone. It's got, oh, that's funny. It has a sticker on it to tell you which side to speak from, but it's just a very cheap sticker. It doesn't, is it supposed to come off? I don't, okay, it is. Otherwise, how would you know which side to speak into? There's not even like a dot or anything. The made in China sticker is on the side that it said to speak into. But it's weighty. I'll give it that. It's got a nice finish to the metal. The pop filter seems nice. I will say looking through the light, it does seem, I guess that is a pretty good size capsule inside of there. This nice black metal. There's no plastic on this that I can see. It does seem to be all metal. So it's giving me hope, just like the U87 clone, that it may be better than I would expect. How much did I pay for this? I paid $40.91 for this. It is currently sold out, but I will include a link both, just, as I did last time on when I'm doing these reviews, I'll include a non-affiliate link as well as an affiliate link if you want to buy it and, have me make a little bit off this, but I don't want that to be the reason I'm making this. So anytime I do anything like this, I'll include the non-affiliate link just so you guys know I'm being legit. But hopefully it comes back in stock soon because, if this, I mean, to be honest, it does just look cool. I think it may look cooler than the U87 clone. So let me get everything hooked up, cable set up. This is a dynamic microphone I'm talking into right now. So I will get out my nicest condenser that I own, as well as maybe the U87 clone to compare. That way we are apples to apples instead of dynamic to condenser. And I'll be right back.
5 minutes later.
All right, everybody, I am back, and I have both microphones in front of me. I have the TF22, and then this is my nicest condenser that is from a legitimate brand, which is the Bluebird. I love this mic. I love Blue microphones. I know they get a lot of hate for being like the cheap brand or whatever, or like a good starter brand, but that's what they are. They make really good microphones for really good prices, and I just love Blue microphones. My first nice microphone was a Blue Spark, and I still have it, as well as I got a second one so I could have a stereo pair. And then I last year got this Bluebird and love this microphone. I love this microphone. This is what I use for our podcast that I do with my buddy. The Aston Stealth is nice, but I just personally like the sound of my own voice in a condenser microphone as opposed to a dynamic, even a professional broadcast dynamic like that. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about this bad boy up here. And I am kind of glad there is another sticker on the microphone because it is identical on both sides. When I was putting it on the chuck mount, I was like, oh, which way does this go? So I do have some permanent markers. I might put a little dot on the side so I can take that ugly made in China sticker off and know which side is the front, because otherwise there's really no way of telling. I didn't just, for clarity's sake, I didn't use the XLR cable that came with the microphone just because it's 12:30 at night and I didn't feel like tearing out my whole setup underneath my desk to get to the cabling. If you guys want, if that is a question, I can, make another video reviewing it that way. But I figure if you're buying an XLR microphone that needs phantom power, you're probably going to have cables already sitting around that are probably going to be better than that one that came with it, even though it does look very cool. I can just tell it's very, very cheaply made. I hope that means they put most of the money into the microphone and just wanted a cheap, cool-looking cable to include with it, but whatever. Just want to let you guys know. So, how does it sound? So this is me talking into the Bluebird. I'm maybe 4 or 5 inches from the capsule right now, and now I'm going to switch over to the Temu TF22, and let's see how that sounds. And this is me talking into that microphone. Ooh, that's got a good sound. It's darker than the blue sounds, and I will admit that blues do have quite sparkly sound to them. They pick up high end frequencies quite well and can make things, it really accentuates that sound. But this sounds pretty good. I mean, it's got a broadcast quality to it, and I can see why they may go for that if they're advertising it that way. As let me go back to the page. So I'm looking through the product page now on the Temu site, and I had a feeling maybe they were advertising it towards podcasters, because if that was the case, then this would be a good choice. Just as I'm listening to it in my headphones now, they don't mention podcasting anywhere on here. It really seems to be, advertised as a studio microphone. It's interesting. What do you guys think? So this is me talking into the Temu again. This is me talking into the Temu again. I'm about, again, 4-5 inches away from the capsule. So, of course, we're getting that bass boost from the proximity effect. This is me talking into it, maybe, I don't know, about a foot away from it. Still sounds all right. We are getting a lot of room noise, but it's not awful. And now let me move back over to the blue microphone. This is me talking into the blue microphone again. Again, about 4 or 5 inches away from the capsule. And just for, doing the same thing, this is about the same distance. This is me talking into it about a foot away, so maybe less of that proximity effect. But, I do have the U87 clone up on my wall. I got a wall mount for it, just because it does look cool. No one's going to come in here and think I have a real U87 just sitting there. But just as, I like my other microphones better, even though I did really like that microphone. It seems like you guys did too. I might use this microphone. I might use this microphone. This sounds really good. I'm looking forward to going back through the edit of this, and I will not use any kind of editing on it. I'm going to leave any kind of, ambient room noise, any kind of, electrical noise in it. The only thing I'll probably add will be a limiter on the master bus, just because it's something I like doing and being able to, get the loudness to where I want. But otherwise, I won't add any editing to this. This will be straight from it. No EQ, no compressors, no nothing. This is straight Temu TF22 sound coming at you. And man, I'm talking a little louder as I was doing that dumb voice, and this sounds like a great broadcast microphone. I mean, do you guys think that? Like, let me know. I'm pretty blown away right now. Like, I'm kind of getting goosebumps. I know that sounds stupid, but I collect microphones. I love microphones. I've got a whole bin of microphones next to me, and I can't believe this sounds as good as it does. This is crazy. For $40? Like, that's insane. Even if it isn't as good as the, blue, in your opinion. Like, the blue is what, a $450 microphone for a Bluebird? And this is $40. Like, if you were just wanting a good condenser, this could be a good choice. Man, I can't believe I'm saying that. Well, like I said, okay, so, let me do another comparison, just in case you want one more comparison. This is me talking to the This is me talking to the Temu TF22, and this is me talking into the blue Bluebird. Let me know what you think. Put it in the comments. And I'll let you know whether it's in another video or just on my socials if I do end up using this for anything. I think I'll use this for the next recording of our podcast and not tell my co-host until after, because he does the edits of it, just because he's a quicker editor in audio than I am. And I won't tell him until after. That'll be fun. Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making this. I know I didn't get the U87 on the wall because I kind of expected this to sound terrible. And it doesn't sound that bad. It doesn't. So cool. Awesome. All right. Well, like I said, I really enjoyed making this. I mentioned my big bin of microphones. I have done reviews of some of them here on the channel, and I have plenty more that I'm looking forward to making, and hopefully I'll have more time in the coming weeks and months to get through that backlog of cool microphones, and I can't wait to make those. And who knows, maybe this will be the microphone you see as, my opening, like I use my Aston for, but it probably will be, just for fun, if anything. But until next time, hope you had a great time watching, and I'll see you then. Goodbye. All right, everybody. Quick update here for something that is kind of unfortunate. After I recorded the original parts of this video, I went to, do all the editing and write the description for YouTube, and it appears that this item has been taken down from Temu, which is very, very annoying. It you can't even find it searching it. I clicked on my order and it said this item is no longer available, which is very unfortunate because, like I said, in the first part of this video, this is a pretty good sounding mic, especially for the price. So, what that means for this, I'm still going to put it up, obviously, as you're watching it, but I will keep an eye on Temu and do, periodic searches. And if this does come back online, I will update the description of this video to include the link to where you can purchase it at. Like I said earlier, this is called the TM22 microphone. So, also feel free to search that yourself. But no other, it's not even coming up as like another distributor selling this. So it's just not showing up anywhere to be purchased. So I don't know what's going on. It's really bizarre. So apparently I got one of the last ones, at least until they hopefully restock. So, I hope you enjoy this video, even if it's just for educational purposes for this weird, one-off. But hopefully it does come back online. And if it does, like I said, I will update the description of this video with a link to where you can purchase it, both a affiliate link, if you want to support me, and a non-affiliate link, like I do on all of my AV review videos where there is an option for an affiliate, just to keep it, honest, where you can purchase it without. So otherwise, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks.